Welcome back from that short commercial break, and of course we are still in our sports analysis. And I said today basically we're talking about the USSSA or the ball game one, that is football in Koboko, particularly in the secondary schools. And of course we discussed a lot in previous, and next we're basically going to talk about when these games will start. And of course, maybe someone would say where, and I feel that's what also would be very important for now. You know, it's always good to hear right from the source.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, over the years, we've been moving, we've been rotating. We one year went to Nyai, that is Abuku sub-county. Yeah. Last year we were in Ludara. We also went up to Kaya and Horaba. But for this year, because there are big things that we're anticipating to come, we wanted to use this opportunity to clean our house and to get used to where we're going to have this big thing. So the proposal is for us to have these games within the municipality. But of course, one of the key things that have been making us to move is the aspect of human discipline, which we talked about. So
but I think let's really discuss, not to interrupt you a bit. We still move even to Congo and fight violence still can happen. And I hope this time, I don't want to mention, within Koboko, I hope all things will be fine.
I hope so. And indeed, everybody hopes so, that everything will be fine. It's just down to the basics. We understand these are games. They come around so that we can enjoy them. So we should receive them and enjoy them within the municipality. Our roadmap is there. We've had 2 planning meetings, and the games teachers are finalizing with online registration. And it's our hope that after here we'll have some other meetings. There will be meetings where we'll have the fixtures. There will be screening exercises done. And then, of course, we shall proceed to demarcation and so on. By around 26th, as you said, I think everything should be set for our games to start.
Of course, the venue will be within the municipal, and I don't want to also mention where or when actually where the games exactly will be. That's one thing that really we have to. And of course, the viewer, of course, West Nile or Koboko at large, one thing that really, I don't know whether they realize the way I see, I'm not trying to, you know, make or applaud Koboko. I should be sincere to that. A lot of things are really happening this year. Of course, of recent, I witnessed a lot of development, and also some of the big news that I don't want to mention at the moment. I would like to know, you know, from the vice chairperson for USS, or what we call Uganda Secondary School Students Association, that particularly in Koboko, as the vice chairperson, what is that behind which is really making Koboko sound in sports?
You know, it's not only in sports. Everything that you do, there needs to be a system created in place. And once you've created a system, make these stakeholders part of the system. In Koboko, we're always grateful. We have stakeholders who are very understanding. They collaborate very well. When it comes to games teachers, you find they can put their input. But we have the municipality, we have the district, we even have the DFA and other stakeholders. All these we're working as one. But above all, we have the ASHU, that is Association of Secondary School Head Teachers of Uganda in Koboko. So once you get all these stakeholders aboard, and they can be all able to play their respective roles, then you expect a system to run. Otherwise, really, any system running without collaboration, it's going to be very hard. So that is what we are doing as USSSA Koboko. You've seen that during the recent release of the UCE results, we've got fairly good results. And we're now thinking, can we translate the same thing into the area of games and sports? Because it is Ministry of Education and Sports. So for us to do this, there are now those nitty-gritties that we need to do.
True. And of course, of late, that also people did with is what we call the capacity building in different areas. I think that's also one thing maybe some of us may not be aware. And honestly, those were some of the things I see a lot of young boys or young men in the district trying to emerge. We have the referees this time. I wanted to briefly maybe enlighten for us about this capacity building. What does it entitle exactly?
Okay, first of all, as Uganda Secondary School Sports Association, the body that works very closely in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Sports realized that in Uganda we have a lot of talent. Yeah. And even now in West Nile we have a lot more. Yeah. But our challenges have always been that we are largely ignorant about what we are supposed to do and how we are supposed to do it. And then the other issue which keeps on dragging us behind as a West Nile zone is the issue of misbehavior or indiscipline. So having identified this, the Uganda Secondary School Sports Association came up in partnership with the ministry through the physical education department to train games teachers, stakeholders in the form of even the students with the rules and regulations and in the different disciplines. Talk about football coaching, football refereeing, volleyball, netball, and all. Now, these programs have been running, but the beauty with it is that they are done at a very subsidized cost. Yeah. For example, USSA trained coaches, CAF D level, whereas in the open market you're going to pay 400, 300,000. When it is USSA, part of this cost is paid by the Ministry of Education and Sports. Okay. And so, basically they have been paying around 100, 110, 120,000. Yeah. And within this, you're given very good meals throughout the period of training. And then in addition to this, you're given free training kits, okay, branded USSA. So effectively, when you now calculate this, you find that a CAF D football coach, for example, is actually training at around 70,000. And that is the beauty. So the weakness we realized is that many of our people in the region, West Nile, have not really been taking up this opportunity. Yeah. And because of this, now that comes to my responsibilities in the zone, in the region. We had a planning meeting and we have lobbied the national USSA that since we have failed as a zone to go to the center for these trainings, now let the trainings come to us. The white men say if Mehmet cannot go to the mountain, then let the mountain come to Mehmet. So that is what we have done. So during first term holiday, we're going to have this capacity building program. Which is this? It will be within West Nile. First term holiday. And so, yes. So we really want to do everything that is within our docket to see that we provide all the available opportunities for our people to gain this. Yes, I'm a teacher, but as I sit here, I'm also a qualified CAF D level football coach. So if there are vacancies out there in the clubs, they can apply and they can invite me. All right, I think the man put on a very nice suit. He's not only a teacher, but he's also a very qualified coach. You can as well hire him and of course do for you the best. Very informative, and I think to add on that, of course, as I said, a lot that is breaking all the way. The biggest, of course, I can tell, of course, that will be in the next discussion is Koboko district this time, being, I don't know if it's merit or because of the development. Of course, Koboko district this time will be the center for for the ball games term 1, which is for the regionals, and that means over districts in West Nile will gather in Koboko district, of course, in the football competitions. Last year we were in Germany, and of course this time Koboko. What a blessing. And it's not a topic to talk about now. That's what really you need to catch up at Lighter TV to get you updated about what's happening in the world of sports. Mr. Abima, it's really a pleasure to host you in this studio. I'm really pleased, and I'm sure if always could have time and always feel like you'd be part of us in these discussions and talks. So, and I know time may not be our ally, and I would really say all the best in whatever we're doing. Really in sports. That is how we always make it. And we feel as Lighter TV, we shall always work together with all the sectors and of course more so in sports to keep people get updated about what's happening. Maybe your parting words. Yeah, thank you so much once again, my host tonight and the viewers outside there. We are Koboko, and it is us who will put the image of Koboko up. If we determine that we want to put the image of Koboko up, there is nothing that is going to stop us. Let us clean our house. Let us have the discipline of participating in the games. Let us follow the rules. Let us prepare to receive the visitors, as somebody has said, but this will be for another day. Otherwise, with all these, with you playing your role, I think everything will go according to plan. Uganda Secondary School Sports Association, for school sports, for better.
For school sports, for better, and that is USS Koboko. Thank you so much, Mr. Abima Abdulrahuman, of course, the Vice Chairperson for USSSA Koboko. It has been a pleasure. It has been really a very tremendous time here at Lighter TV. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel, that's Lighter TV, and to always give you updated about all that is happening in sports, in business, and so on. Of course, this time we are trying to make things better for you. From actually for now, and from me to you, it has been a pleasure, and of course, see you